All right, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for the Ramen Raiders Top 10 Instant Noodle Bowls of All Time 2022 edition. A lot of people really enjoy instant noodles that come in bowls. They're portable, often they'll come with a fork, you know, it's like really easy at work. These are my favorite bowl varieties out of 4,120 reviews. All scoring is done before any garnish is added. Let's get started. In at number 10, from China, we have Shi Shu Lu Ren's Back to Henan variety. This one's really neat. The noodle's great, and the broth is really creamy and milky. This is supposed to approximate a lamb stew kind of flavor, and it's really good, really flavorful stuff if you can find it. It's really quite good. In at number 9, from Taiwan, we have TTL with their Sesame chicken with rice wine variety. So this one's interesting because you've got a regular instant noodle and then you've got a broth that has a very nice chicken flavor and real pieces of chicken. And then you have rice wine in a sachet. I mean, literally, it's a little sachet of alcohol. And it really adds a lot to the soup and noodle and works really well. Definitely a very popular variety in Taiwan and one I've always enjoyed. In at number 8, we have Maruchan with their Umakara Tantanmen from Japan. Now there's some Japanese varieties on this list. I should mention that they probably have gone off the market. It's really tricky because Japanese varieties will stay on the market for like 6 months. Certain ones are popular for years and will stay on there for a while, but hopefully you can find them if you're looking for them. Anyways, this Tantanmen is thick and sloppy. The noodle is wonderful and it's got a nice peanutty kind of taste to it. Very rich and flavorful, highly recommended. In at number 7, we have Nissin with the Raoh rich miso flavor, and this one hails from Japan. This one has a really good chewy noodle accompanying a broth which has a very rich, mostly red miso flavor. I think there's white miso going on in there as well, I'm not sure. But it's very, very tasty. This is a really good one to add some butter and some corn to, and yeah, premium stuff. In at number 6, we have Sao Tao with their Laksa flavored trolley noodle, and these hail from Hong Kong. So Sao Tao came out with 2 varieties. They came out with a Tom Yum and they came out with a Laksa. And they are really good at making noodles. They've got so many different varieties of noodles on the market. This one's a fresh noodle, and the Laksa is just so good. It's nice and creamy and coconutty, a little bit spicy, and just works so well with any noodle they pair it with. They pair it with a lot of different noodle products, but I like this one the most. Number 5, we have New Touch with their chicken Shio ramen from Japan. Now, this one's really good. It's got an absolutely excellent noodle, an absolutely excellent luxuriant broth, and these little chicken meatballs that are in there that work so well. It's a really, really nice, relaxing bowl of chicken noodle Shio. It's great stuff. Highly recommend it. In at number 4, I apologize. I have to read this off because there's no way I'm going to memorize this correctly. This is Seven&I Premium in collaboration with Myojo Raoh Shanghai Spicy Miso Ramen from Japan. So this one comes with chashu. It's got a little bit of Naruto maki with it. The noodle is on point and premium, but the broth in this one, it's got this red sauce, right? And if you just have just the broth, I wasn't super keen on it, but you stir in this red sauce that comes with it. It's like a special sauce. It made that broth among the best broths that I've had in my lifetime. It was super good. Highly recommend it. Usually the Seven&I premium stuff is really quite good, so seek it out. In at number 3, we have Nongshim with their KARMY stew-style noodle soup. And this one's made in the United States. This is absolutely wonderful stuff. So this is kind of a fusion or collision of culture. You've got like army rations, so things like beanie weenie, like chili beans, which are in this. You've got Spam, and then you've got this tangy kind of kimchi stew thing going on, and it's absolutely wonderful stuff. You can add all sorts of stuff to it. I've really enjoyed this variety, and yeah, I highly recommend it. If you like Korean style varieties, this will float your boat. In at number 2, we have Nongshim with their Tonkotsu premium noodle soup. Now there's 2 varieties with this. There's a spicy one, and then there's the kuromayo, which is a black garlic oil. That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one that you can make spicy or not spicy, and I absolutely love it. I never would have expected you could get an instant bowl of tonkotsu in the United States from a company from South Korea and have it be one of my absolute favorite tonkotsu varieties, if not my favorite of all time. That being said, wow, you know, this is excellent, milky, creamy broth. I like it with the spicy edition, and the noodle is perfect for it. So if you want to try a really good tonkotsu, this is the one. And in at number 1 on the Ramen Raiders Top 10 Instant Noodle Bowls of All Time, 2022 edition, we've got Little Cook with their Thailand Green Curry Noodle from Taiwan. So this one is absolutely mind-blowingly good. It comes in a bowl, but you lift one bowl out of the other. You put the noodle in one bowl, you add boiling water to the line, you let the noodle cook in that, you drain the water into the other bowl. You put the large retort pouch, which has peas, chicken, and green curry sauce, into the one with the noodles and stir that up. And in the other bowl, you put this sachet that makes a sipping soup. And in concert, it's absolutely wonderful stuff. I can't recommend this more. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to make a trip to Taiwan, which I would say you need to do that. That should be on everyone's bucket list. If you haven't been to Taiwan, you gotta go there. It's an amazing place. So again, this one is my favorite bowl of all time. All right, cool, thanks for watching. Yeah, I really like instant noodle bowls, and these are my favorites. So I hope you enjoyed this list and give some of these a try. This has been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Have a good one. Bye.